Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Kingdom Gaming Podcast. My name is NujumKey, and I am here with Matt.
Hello.
Shiggy.
Hello.
Our new guest, Char.
Hi. Charlemagne.
Charlemagne.
Okay, so this is what I heard. Charlie me. Like no offense. I heard say.
Oh, there's another guy here.
Oh, no one cares about him.
That's so mean.
No one cares about you either.
I know, because my mom told me I was special.
I mean, in fairness, Matt's name isn't on the list because I accidentally made it invisible. So, hang on. They're gonna see me editing this on the fly.
No, nobody cares about me. No, it's fine. Nobody cares.
Okay.
As long as in the credits I'm not Matthew Warren again, because meh.
Do you want to tell people about that?
Yeah. Okay. So the very first podcast that you did,
Yeah.
you put me in this
Nobody knows
as
who I am.
Matthew Warren, and I was like, oh no, he didn't. So the next day at school, or the next time I saw him, I yelled at him, and I wouldn't drop that subject for about
I was laughing my face off when he came up, and I'm like, no way. Like Matt Warren, I was just saying was supposed to come, and he just didn't. And like instead, I got Matt Cole, and he was like, okay, let's party. And then I'm like, I never made the tag for Matt Warren, so there's no way I would have made that mistake. And then I go back and I watch the podcast, and of course, Matt Warren. And I'm like, sorry about the Skype noises. I just.
Oh hey, Rose. Pretty flowers.
Oh no! Superbnova said he wanted to join, but he can't, and now I'm sad. Oh well,
Yep.
we can
The gates are closed.
carry the ship without him, I guess.
So
how's everyone doing? Anyway,
Good.
I'm doing horrible because nobody knows who I am.
nobody knows.
Are you even here?
Did you guys see the banner, by the way, that we had on the channel now? Well, Nick wouldn't have because he's new.
I haven't the channel in a long time.
Hold on, I'll send you the. I'm so proud of it, even though I didn't have anything to do with making it.
Wait, didn't you say that Char was the one that made your skin or something?
No.
Oh.
What?
Who was that then? You said something. I started with the C.
I made my own skin. If you're talking about Jennifer, she made my skin.
I mean, not your skin, your icon for, like, your thing.
Okay, Superbnova wants to be here in spirit. I need to try something fancy with this. In the meantime, shall we move on to the first topic?
No.
So the first thing we're going to talk about, by the way, is Nintendo E3 news. So, as a side note, E3 is coming up. Have you guys heard any E3 stuff yet?
Nope.
No.
There's been so much going around, and it's like all rumors. I'm hesitant to talk about it because it's all rumors, but there's a lot of interesting stuff, especially about Xbox right now. But one of the weird things that Nintendo has done lately is that they decided not to show up for E3 this year.
Yay!
Well, that's.
I did say I was ready to be hated by the interwebs, didn't I?
But
Now all the Wii U people are gonna hate me.
I'm
Who
one
plays
of
the
those
Wii
people.
anymore?
But then again, it's just a Wii U.
I like the Wii U.
I haven't touched a Wii in years.
I don't think it is already.
Sorry, go on, Shiggy.
Yes. Are they last year?
They didn't show up last year too, yeah.
Yes, but I think they still have they still had some stand or some sort, and people can still could still try some games, and they just don't make a big conference. Is it the right word? Conference lecture? I'm not sure. Like Sony or Microsoft did, but for me, those kinds of conference are just PR moves which are often not that interesting. It's just there to build hype, and I.
Is he speaking French?
It's a bit weird. I don't know.
He's not speaking French,
I
Matt.
know
That's
that.
just
It's just I can't understand that accent. I
you
apologize. I'm
can't.
not.
What do you mean?
I
It's so
don't.
easy.
I can't. I don't know. I mean, I've lived in France for a long time, and I still can't.
You have not lived in France.
I seriously have. I lived in France for like 3 years.
Alright, but on the topic of Nintendo, they're doing something interesting. They say they want to move away from physical events. They want to move on to digital, and so instead, during E3, they're going to have their own sort of... Hold on.
Yeah, a big Nintendo Direct like they did last year.
Yeah.
What?
It's kind of weird having the chat being recorded.
Oh, well, okay.
Oh,
Hi.
I guess you're good?
What?
Well, it's just, you guys will hear, like, somebody talking in the background. That's just my stepbrother talking to his friend,
Oh,
so.
dang.
Who is
Okay.
that?
Alright, what about this? Alright, look at the ground.
So,
Look
should I
at the
just
ground.
say the topic then?
Look at that.
Is there a little kid in your room?
Oh, hold on, wait. Look at mine.
No, I don't have my computer in
Oh,
my
wait,
room.
wait, wait. Do you see it? Do you see it? It's right there.
Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Okay. So, I have
Wait,
come
where?
up with a
Where?
video game idea, and
Alright.
I have...
Oh, we're shifting topics.
has-
They're about
Alright,
to
we'll
say
come back to
it.
Nintendo later. For now, Superb Nova, what you wanted to talk about?
I
Getting
have
into
an
video
idea.
game Who is the kid in your room, honestly?
I don't know, but punch him in the
My
face.
stepbrother.
Could
Why'd
you
you
tell him
put
to
that?
try and be quiet?
All the more
Wait,
reason to
wait.
kill him.
Okay, 1 second.
Duct tape.
Did he
I
die?
promise you.
You know who needs duct tape? Kara. And nobody knows who that is.
I was gonna say, who's... You know what? Someone tried to duct tape my hands together, or to like a chair, and it's like I just
What?
broke it, like all boss-like. I felt so proud because I was strong enough to break duct tape.
So cool.
I can break
To
duct
break
tape.
it to you, it's probably 2 years old. Scotch tape is more reliable.
I'm wondering
I
if you
don't
can hear
know.
us. Superb, use Scotch tape. Use Scotch tape.
Just make sure you wrap it around
Oh
at least
dear.
10 times.
Use a knife.
Use a what?
A knife.
Oh God!
It's in the
Okay.
chat now, and it's on YouTube. So, if you ever want to make friends with Charlotte, by the way, her channel is in the description below.
I would if you wouldn't murder me.
I won't murder you. I promise. I'm nice.
For a good thing to hear.
Now, see, that's what a murderer would say, though.
If a random
Could be
person,
telling the truth and she'll just like cripple you
And
for
the
life.
same person. That's,
a random person comes up to you and says, "Hi, I promise I won't murder you," wouldn't you think they would murder you?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, what happened? Oh, something's happening.
Drugs?
Oh, you turned off your you turned on your camera, and so my camera tries to turn on.
What?
My camera tried to turn on.
Oh.
Alright, so Superb Nova, what were you?
What
Oh
was
my
that?
god, you look like you're 12. He left.
What? What's going on?
You're so mean.
Who's 12? I want to see.
Superb Nova, watch your Skype.
I'm trying. I don't see anything.
Never mind.
I sound
He
like a pervert.
left, I guess.
I just realized I sound like a pervert.
Does he want to join?
I don't know. Oh.
You are a strange man.
Who, me?
Superb.
Oh.
Also, your mic's off.
I was trying to murder him.
We were
Did you
watching.
not
It
see
didn't
that?
exactly
Yeah.
go very well.
I know, he turned around right when I was doing it.
People on watching will be so confused. You know what? How about we start over? Because this hasn't been off to the best start, has it?
Wait, we started?
That's a direct troll, and I know that's a direct troll.
It is.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is NujumKey, and here with me I have so many awesome people. First off, we're gonna start with the newcomers. Let me introduce Nick.
I heard cucumbers.
Hey!
We also have on our show a YouTuber named Char.
Hi.
Char Lemange. However you pronounce that.
Don't try.
Char
Lemaine?
Lemange.
Just stop it.
Charlemagne.
Oh.
Agnes.
Shiggy can probably pull it off better. By the way, Shiggy's here.
Yes, I know. Hello.
Matt from the very first week, who's not Matthew Warren, is here.
Hello. Wait, am I gonna have to explain that story again?
Probably. And also we have Superbnova.
Hi.
6 people. That's the most we've ever had on here, actually.
I'm always late.
Although not the most to not show up.
Sorry.
Oh,
What
that was
is that?
adorable.
I have
that
hiccups.
was just,
Oh,
That was probably a squirrel in the
I
background
thought that
sneezing.
was like a rabbit
You're
exploding.
so mean.
I thought that was a rabbit
What?
exploding.
Squirrels are adorable. That should be a compliment.
Whatever.
Squirrels almost always have rabies, though.
okay. So what are we gonna start off with?
I
First,
don't know.
we should probably explain the
What?
misunderstanding with Matt.
Oh wait, I have to, dang it, I don't have to explain this again. So on the very first podcast, Matthew Warren was supposed to be here, but he didn't show up, so I took his place. And Umair, the idiot he was, put my name as Matthew Warren. I yelled at him for 2 days.
We're not gonna bother with the Pokemon thing, by the way. I just have the block of text blocking half the Pokemon.
It's a Pokemon.
Bulbasaur and Torchic are blocked. We still have Char's name though, so it's good.
I see how it is.
What's happening?
You'll see when the video comes out. Technical issues. Anyways, oh, by the way, the chat is still being recorded. This is kind of like a restart. So, welcome everyone. How's everyone been doing?
Terrible. I've been sick.
You've been sick? No,
Yeah.
you've just been lazy.
I've
No,
been doing fine.
No, I mean during school I've been sick. You just haven't noticed. Like
I'm allergic to school.
not really.
What? That was so random.
That makes
I
sense.
hate you.
You're allergic to school. Yeah, so are the rest of us.
I'm allergic to pictures with redheads.
You're mean.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh dear. Oh dear. So,
Okay, let's
I
get to
thought,
topics.
we could try something new. We could start off with kind of like a host topics. If anyone has something they want to talk about, they can talk about it first. So,
Me.
yeah, Superbnova, you said you had something you wanted to bring up.
Yeah. So, hey guys, I have an idea that I want to maybe start putting into programming. I got the storyline all down, and it's an idea for a video game, and I've had it for a while now. And yeah, it's a first-person shooter. At least that's what it will be if it gets made. And yeah, I don't want to give away any more details because I want to like say what the story is about because then someone might steal it. I don't want to say what the title is and someone might steal it.
Just as a tip,
Wow,
to any
it's so
aspiring game
mysterious.
developers,
Oh,
it's a pretty good idea to not give away what your game's about before you've actually made it or before it's in development.
Yeah, so it's trying to put into development. So yeah, okay. Next topic.
No, I thought we talked about it. Have any of you guys ever tried breaking into the game industry? As
Break
game
in?
developing. As a developer. As like an indie company, or have you ever
I
tried
will.
Game
No.
Maker or Unity?
I've thought about it,
played
but
Game-
mostly I've stuck to my roots of being a veterinarian.
Unity is fun.
Where did D&D come up?
I don't know. I actually don't.
Someone
But,
just randomly said D&D.
right?
I found out the other day that D&D is an online game.
Yeah, they have a D&D online.
It's
Yeah.
terrible.
It's
It is pretty awful.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's
I
nothing
thought
like.
it'd
Made
be
me
kind of
cry.
fun, but I've never played Dungeons and Dragons before, so I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. After this podcast, Umair, I will teach you while we play Minecraft. Got it? Too bad. You're doing it. I know where you live, or at least where you go to school.
You don't know where I live.
But I know where you go.
That's something I've made sure to keep in mind when talking to you.
I'll just stalk you after school.
Yeah. If
Oh,
anyone
hi.
other than Matt wants to visit me, I'll be over in Texas somewhere. So there's a pretty good idea of where I live.
I'll just climb into your backpack and just wait there. You might pick it up.
You're kind of big to fit in my laptop.
Hey!
You realize how small this bag I actually own is, right? It's all torn up. So it's not gonna be very effective.
I'll become backpack.
Can you not
can't-
afford a
This
new bag?
isn't Adventure Time, Matt. So I guess no one's played. I think making a game is an interesting topic. I want to talk about it. For one thing, Superb, just as a note, don't start your game with a story. That's just generally not a good idea. Usually what happens is people focus on the stories, and they'll just get so into the story that they sacrifice other parts of their game. And a game is not meant to be a story thing. Let me think. I'm not sure if I have any other tips for making a game. Firstly, don't expect to make like AAA games off the bat, obviously.
And also, Umair.
For example, first-person shooter might not be the best sort of game mechanic you want for your game. It's not exactly
Third person.
third person either. Like just having, it's a lot harder to do first person than to do say top down or side scroller or platforming.
Or JRPG.
I'm not gonna mention the chat.
Seriously, char.
What did
Oh my gosh.
The FBI is gonna be all over us now.
What?
They know we're gamers too, so they'll be like, "What games have you played? Have you played Call of Duty within the last 2 months? Have you played GTA 5 lately?
Think char.
I see you drew a sword in your school notebook on the side of your test like 2 years ago. Would you like to explain?
I draw weapons all the
what was
time
going
in my
through your
book.
head?
Oh, I have worse things in my
I see you drew a Pokemon for your podcast background. What does that mean?
I'm probably the most worst of all you guys here. I probably.
Oh yeah, you are definitely not someone the FBI wants to research.
No. I'd probably be going into a mental clinic. If they just took one look at one of my notebooks that's like I hid in one of my drawers upstairs, in one of my
Don't
secret.
give directions.
They don't know.
Matt.
Fine, I have like 2.
There's a disturbing lack of common sense in that statement.
You know, so like it's all about like things. It's basically like a journal, but like if you read it, you'll probably go insane and want me dead. So
we're gonna move on. For the first proper. Oh wait, did anyone else have a topic they want to talk about?
nope.
I gotta go.
Alright, bye.
Okay, I'm glad I could be a part of it for the first 2 minutes.
You gotta start small, dude.
I know.
Why are
Okay.
you calling me? Don't call me. No, decline.
Okay, I'll be back later if possible. Okay.
Alright, hopefully we'll see you then.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
I
Okay.
said see you like 3 times.
Alright, so since he's gone, we can talk about him behind his back.
No, that's just rude.
Yes.
Oh yay!
What a backwards. No. Oh. Oh yay! Alright, so for our first proper story, well, we basically just talked about this, so I think we'll save that towards the end. How many of you know what net neutrality is?
Nope.
Net neutrality is...
Is it like white people are the same as black people or something? I don't know.
It's not quite that racist. It's a function of the government, basically. What...
Oh, I'm way
You know
off.
how the internet has an... you know how... I'm not even gonna bother trying to explain that part, never mind. Basically, the government pays to keep internet providers giving everyone the same internet speed regardless of where you live or how much you pay the internet provider. Your internet is at the same speed as someone in Australia, you know?
Africa.
They don't have
That's
internet.
funny.
Well,
Africa has computers.
So yes, they have computers. So the FCC,
They do?
yes, they do.
I agree.
Like, sure.
I thought it was just gangs and stuff named like so and so's gang, like Bum Job Boys gang or something like that.
You realize that's Saudi Arabia you're talking about.
No, Africa's like that.
The way you were
Hilton,
talking
like,
was
AK.
Saudi Arabian. Or like Pakistan. Never mind, never mind. The point is, the government is, there's been a lot of talk about net neutrality, and recently people are saying, well, if it's not the government's job to interfere with the internet, why are they upkeeping net neutrality, especially when it costs them this much money to keep the internet open to everyone? And so there's a debate going on in Congress right now where they're debating whether or not to get rid of net neutrality for government funding or to keep it around and, you know, keep everyone free of internet. And it's actually kind of concerning because before, when I was writing the topic, the last time I looked at it, it looked like they were going to get rid of net neutrality, and that's a problem, especially for gamers like us. So, Matt, say you wanted to play League of Legends. If you wanted to play on the same level as all the pros, you would have to pay more money to get better internet.
Oh, yeah.
Because competitive games like that, you need good internet to do that. You need
really
good internet to do Steam, to do any sort of game.
Like, for example, when I play Dota more than League of Legends, but in Dota, it's like, if there's like I'm at 100 ping, he's at like 80 ping. That much difference will screw you over. So.
Yeah, so that's the thing that's happening. Let me see if I can get the link on.
Okay.
Link. It's at the Vlogbrothers channel. Hank Green just did a video about it.
Not yet about net neutrality. It's not very to say, but so the government is paying the organization with the FCC. So FCC is
today we're going to be doing
charged to regulate the use of the networks both for internet or mobile phones or etc. And a recent
the recent government or the recent talk in Congress?
No, a process in court. How do you call that?
Wait, Shiggy, why do you know about this?
But
you live in a different country. Why do the people who live in this country not know about net neutrality and you do?
Okay, so it's a bit different in France too. We have an organization which is supposed to provide net neutrality, and I just I did a bit of research on the subject. So yes, the Congress is voting the May the 15th, if I recall correctly. Okay. So yeah, the Congress is voting for defining exactly what will be the powers of the FCC and what will be authorized or not, because actually an internet service provider cannot sell better services to a company. For example, they agree to provide more bandwidth and on their network for YouTube. They are supposed to treat all data independently from their source, and the what will be voted could change that. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I don't know where I go. Okay,
Hey,
and
on.
what so what people are complaining about net neutrality is that it could keep new companies to provide new services on the internet because they will need to pay more money to the ISPs. But are you still here? I feel alone.
I am.
Oh, my mic's off. Oh my god. Hi. Okay, so what I was saying is the interesting... What? Oh, crap. Hold on. Um... Okay, so... Skype did a crash thing. No, it's crashing again.
Go on.
It's crashing again. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
It says it crashed.
It's
Yes.
lying.
I've still got the recording. I was gonna start recording. I've actually started recording, and it's like, it's telling me Skype's crashed, and like everything's faded, but I can still hear you, so I guess we're good. Anyways, so on the topic of net neutrality, there's this worry that companies like Google will pay to have smaller domains internet slow down. So, say Google decided that they didn't want Yahoo getting many users, they're like, hey, we're going to pay this ISP $10,000 and they're going to slow down internet speed to Yahoo. And if Yahoo wants it back up, they'd have to pay the IP even more. So it's this huge economics thing that basically just screws everyone in the end. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah,
Okay.
so, by the way, the link I've put in here will also be in the description below. Feel free to go, if you live in America, tell the FCC what you think, why we think we should not be screwed by the middleman and IP users. And, yeah, because this is actually kind of worrying. If this goes through, it'll totally change how we use the internet, not just video games. And that's worrying.
Uh, uh, I made some research and I wasn't able to find exactly the proposition that the Congress will have to vote on. It's not publicly available. The only information we have comes from the Wall Street Journal from a journal who said that
is
they
this
have
like a third-party site, or are they working with the government?
no, it's it's a it's a it's a real newspaper, and they have a source who gives some information, and so uh, they said that yes, we, what is actually forbidden, like the example you gave about Google paying so that who don't have less users, uh, could be authorized, the uh, but the problem is that it, the
I think your audio just cut out.
no, it's just me that.
Oh, sorry. We should try to start earlier. Maybe we can get you, or we can like send you a coffee or something.
No, it's okay. Um, so yes, the the FCC will authorize that kind of behavior if
That
it's
kind of business model.
yes, if it's
There we
quotation
go.
commercially reasonable. And so there can be many loopholes with that. So that's what people are freaking out. But if you read,
I don't mean to. Oh, sorry. Oh wait. I don't mean to budge in, guys, but I'm here, Key.
Hi, is that Nick?
Hello. No, it is.
No.
It is Ibney.
Oh my god, it's Ibney. I'm sorry, my Skype is still frozen. I just see Shiggy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. There's like a bunch of people who also got booted from the call. Like there were Sam and Matthew, I believe. His name was?
Is Matt trying to get in?
I believe they are. Sam and someone else got stuck outside. I got put into their call. I think we're in two separate calls for some reason.
Oh really?
Yeah, even though we're in the same call, it's been split.
That's weird.
That is very weird.
That's probably because I'm trying to host a call and Matt's probably trying to host a call.
Ah.
I'm going to stop the podcast recording and we'll be right back once we've sorted this out, okay? Alright, see you in a minute. And we're back!
His internet pooped.
Alright, now, the names are different on the screen because there's different people on the screen, but now, let me introduce Sam!
Hello.
And I'm also here too.
And Ibney's here now.
You guys all, and then everybody in the entire world just went, ah.
Well, people, I think the one of you and me together is like the lowest viewed podcast.
Yeah, that's why I
channel.
said that. That's why I said that.
I don't know why. I think it's just we didn't have enough people to.
I'm just like, yeah, no one likes me.
Well, it's probably because we had two.
And for the Super Smash Brothers one, I barely talked because I was doing some work for school.
Okay, the Super Smash Brothers actually went really well, so you know.
Yeah. Maybe they just don't like me. Watch this video get no views.
Well,
Sorry.
Super Smash Brothers was a special, so I don't know. Whoa, stuff is happening. Anyways, let's talk about some news. So,
yeah, isn't that what we do here?
We try. I think the next topic we want to talk about would be Disney Infinity. So, you know how
Oh, right,
Disney
number 2.
What?
They're coming out with number 2, aren't they?
They're coming out for the PS4 and the Xbox One, in fact.
Oh, and it's 2.0, right?
Yeah. So, Disney's trying to take their toys. They've not. I think they've got the same sort of structure they had as like Skylanders, where it's like, you know, you have your toys, you put them on a thing, and they appear in game, which is kind of cool. And so they're taking that to the PS4 and the Xbox One. Now, here's some.
It's just really gonna be a port, isn't it?
Well, it's gonna be a different game, kind of. Disney Infinity was really popular for a little bit. It looked really cool, but then it's like it was the same thing over and over, and people got bored of it real fast.
It had a nice editor though. The editor was really nice. I played a bit of it.
Have you? I've not touched it.
It's surprisingly really good. Like it was fun because it's like the Halo Reach editor. Did you ever play the Halo Reach editor?
I have.
It's like that, but for like kids, and it's a bit easier of an interface. And there's no like programming crud or anything like that.
That's the fun thing about sandboxes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you guys played? How many of you guys play sandboxes other than like Minecraft? Oh, the Minecraft is okay. So who plays Minecraft? I guess.
Woo! I'm playing it right now.
Yeah, I do.
Fun fact: they also hired Michael Bendis, who is a Marvel Comics art guy and writer, to work on the story for the game.
Oh.
So it has this. You know how they had the little story.
Oh, there's gonna be a new story?
Yeah. Well, I hope so.
Just really, it's basically just gonna. No, it's like it's the Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. That was basically they just re-released the same game for $60.
That's what people do. I should mention, Char, the chat's not being recorded anymore.
That's okay.
Okay. I remember Disney Infinity. Yeah, it had an editor. I don't think you couldn't edit a lot of the things though, unless you went into like your own map. And there were like those things that you had to buy to like for like add-ons.
They were like, and the characters were like $15. Was that Skylanders?
I haven't bought either of them, so I can't tell you.
I think Skylanders was $5 a character, and Disney Infinity was like 15. I was gonna get it, and then I'm like $15 for each character. I'll pass. Plus the $80 for the first thing.
Yeah, games are expensive. They just get more. PC gaming, I mean, is all free, but
like speaking of which, they had like the 24-48 hour jam, which they made. The 48-hour game jam, where people made games in 48 hours, and there's like 2,448 games for free that you can play on their website right now.
Yeah,
all different.
There's a lot of games
you want to try out
that I've
if
been
you
watching recently, and I've just been so into them.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Key, but if you want to play any of the games, look into the description. Remember to put that in so I don't look like an idiot.
I don't know what the IP is though.
I'll send it to you.
Is it Game Jolt?
I'll send it to you. Hold on.
All right. Let me check this website out. Actually, here. Let me grab the monitor capture. All right. So I'm recording Skype again. We're gonna skip over
Char. Ads. Sorry, I got myself. Shut up.
You heard ads. Ibney, what's the link?
I'm sending it to you. Hold on. Let me find it.
Alright. I like game jams. They're kind of fun to watch. They get a little boring.
Yeah,
but
people will like.
There's not a lot of talking.
Is this the right website? Just me. I don't want to send you the wrong link. Oh, I think. Yep, this is it. Found it. There's one by the people who made Surgeon Simulator, one by Notch, and one by Lucas Pope that I've played in. You know who Lucas Pope is?
It's a pretty big game jam, I have to say.
Yeah, those three were the main competitors, I think, personally. There's the link.
Well, I mean, you never know who's going to show up at these things.
Yeah.
And there are, personally, I think there are people who are better at programming than Notch. Considering he had to use Java.
Yeah, but he still made an excellent game.
Yeah, fair enough.
And this one's not in Java. He made like a text adventure that's actually really interesting.
Ooh.
It's like the have you played A Dark Room yet? It's like on the iPhone for $1. It's like that, but a bit less complicated. It's basically a life simulator, I guess you could say. but a bit less complicated.
Life sims. I never liked those.
You press a button. That's all you do.
I'm not really a fan of life sims.
It's still an
I
interesting
will
game.
say, you know what game I have been playing a ton lately?
What?
How many have heard of Steam Sky? I'm gonna guess none.
Nope.
Nobody's heard. Okay, so it's like this browser game. It's like, how do I explain this? It's like Farmville with wars.
So basically, Farmville with Wars is basically Clash of Clans, isn't it?
I like that. Clash of Clans is a great game.
Clash of Clans is a good game. I just lost interest after it started
like
to get all grindy.
It's basically you have your city, and you can add like steampunk things that increase your metal, your energy, or your food, and you use food to build stuff like ships, and then you go and raid other people's stuff.
Oh, and
it's basically a giant war zone, and it's a lot of fun.
I have another story that I'd like to talk about in a bit, if we can, as well.
Go for it.
All right,
I might step out for like 2 minutes, so
all right.
Hopefully it lasts.
So the story I want to talk about is, oh, shoot, gosh darn it. Hold on. Story I want to talk about is there was a game called Earth 2066, I believe. Anybody heard of that yet? Heard the story?
No.
Alright, so all of you have Steam, right?
No.
No.
No? None of you?
Nope.
I have Steam.
Well, it looks like it got taken down, thank God. It's one of the, it was made by it was basically a game that someone basically put together in about 3 days, and it was horrible, like really, really bad. It was a first-person shooter with mostly Unity assets that came with the game, came with the Unity engine, and all that. It was like one of those games, and this guy, the guy who made it, he took down all negative criticism, and the only stuff that he let stay up were positive criticism. The only positive criticism he got was from his friends. And he just continued to build and build until he wiped the entire forum. And I was just wondering, do you guys think it's right to silence criticism from people on Steam? Should they allow should they let devs moderate their own forums, or should they have regular Steam individuals moderate them?
I
don't know if I explained it very well. That's the best of my ability.
I think you explained it well. It's just that it seems obvious that it's better if all people can give their opinions and
yeah.
But let's continue.
Yeah. I'm just gonna let me tell Key what I just said. It's about Key. Have you heard the story about Earth 2066 or whatever it's called?
I have. I've heard so much about it.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that. Let me see if I'm getting the name right. Just make sure.
Was it early access, or was it just like it released as a full game? And
no, it was an early access game.
Yeah, and it was so bad that people were like, yeah, don't buy it. It's $10 for literally nothing.
Yeah, it was made.
Why am I even saying it? You all know the story. Ibney just told you.
Yeah, I
Thanks, Ibney.
I just was asking if anybody had heard of it and what they thought about, how the moderator.
The censorship happened?
Yeah, the censorship and everything.
I'm very happy that it happened because it made for a very entertaining episode on Jim Sterling.
So, yeah, that's where I got it.
That was amazing. It was just
perfect.
like, look at all of this evidence that I have that this guy's a douche. Let's go call this guy a douche. You should have seen the Steam page, dude. It's so... He tried to shut it down and Steam's like, oh, this guy's shutting it down? Nope. They pulled it back up and we were like, yes. Vote. Let us feast on the flesh.
Oh, now it's $20.
People are gonna be like, oh, what's the hype about? I don't know.
Okay. What is the point of a forum if you're not gonna let actual opinions come out?
Looks like people are getting opinions
The
now.
thing is, as a developer, bad reviews can really hurt your sales. So
Yeah.
Then don't suck.
And the problem with censorship is
I think you just cancel the entire gaming
Oh.
industry.
yeah, but the problem with censorship is when you censor something, people come back stronger. And apparently, this is the funny part. It got Steam greenlit.
Yeah.
It was
That was interesting. The thing that worries me though is that how did this game get put into circulation on Steam and get sold in the first place? Like, it's clearly not a good game. Anyone with 5 minutes of time played it, knew immediately this is a terrible. This is not even a game. This is like what you would give to your sister to keep her occupied, and then she'd be like, "This is boring." It's like, I know.
That's
Wow,
why
really?
I gave it to you.
It's like, how did this get on Steam?
This is
no quality control. They have no like, hey, you can check this game out, and if you like it, you can put it on Steam. You know, the thing that bothers me is that this guy had like his friends post on the forum being like, "Hey, this game's fine. Don't worry about it." You know, and I don't know. I feel like
He's
just
also-
because you have a couple friends who helped you out through the green light, doesn't mean you can put a game on Steam and on the front page, no less, where it's such a big deal being on the front page. It gives you so much attention.
Yeah.
Even if people aren't
His friends were
buying it.
douches.
Yeah, let me read you the latest update from April 24th. Update 2 is now available. New and better crosshair. New in-game pause menu. Graphic options in pause menu. And the fixes: fixed the size of grass, fixed movement, and other bug fixes.
Oh dear.
That's the update. That's so...
This is where early access is ruined for me. There are games where I kind of want early access, but it's always a scary thing seeing something unfinished, and I don't even know if it's even worth it anymore to like go and look at an early access game. I almost never look at early access games, but especially in this case where it's clearly not finished, early access just seems like a developer's way of saying, I know my game is terrible, but maybe I can make a few bucks off of it, and they try, and
they
they
call it
realize
early
how
access.
horrible it can be to get that sort of, oh, we're only in early access, you can't insult us because we've not finished the game yet.
Yeah.
Well, you're
And-
selling a game, you're selling a product, and it's still a legitimate problem right now where all these money grabbers essentially are trying to put crap games on Steam. And make no mistake, these games cost money to make. They had to put, time and effort to make these things exist.
Someone made... No. I want
But
to
they're
stop
crap.
right... Can I stop you right there for a second, Key?
Go for it.
Year 2066, a high school student bought Unity and then remade the game in 3 days. 3 days.
Oh,
Yeah, because it was all Unity assets.
oh.
Yeah.
I mean, the real one fixed their grass size, so clearly... I don't know where I'm going with that.
Nice. Just the update. I love how one of the comments on the update too is, "Ugh, this game was awesome until you nerfed the grass side. What the heck were you thinking?"
Man, the fans, you can never please them. You just can't please some people.
Exactly.
And also the guy Muxwell, aka the guy who made it,
Yeah.
was also in charge of a scam on Kickstarter where he conned
Oh, yeah.
$10,000 out of people, saying he was going to make this amazing game, and then never said anything again.
Yeah. He got sued over that, by the way.
Oh, good.
When people found out after the Earth 266, someone was like, wait, didn't you do this? And he's like, no. And then they're like, court. Now. So that guy can't be in a good situation financially.
Yeah.
I feel kind of bad, but then I'm like, well, wait a minute. He made Earth 266. So, deal, brah.
One of the comments is in the forum is this game good? I'm looking for a new game to play, and I want to know if this game is good to get.
Oh my
Is
god!
this
And
game
people just
good?
make fun of him, right?
Let's first comment. Muxwell, developer. This game is outstanding.
I mean, he's first. Did he say first?
It is the first comment.
He should have said first, and then I would have been like, "Oh, that's legit. Let's play."
It's so sad.
That is legitimately annoying. Oh.
And someone just posted the video of Jim Sterling.
Jim Sterling is like so happy of all the publicity he's gotten from this. You should see the Escapist News. They've gotten like 2,000 subscribers and like, well, that's probably not a lot for them, but.
I know, that's awesome that they're getting some good.
But it's like they've gotten so many views off that one video because people aren't just sharing it on Steam. They were sharing it on one of the forums I go on.
Apparently Muxwell just posted a thing 4 hours ago saying, we're going to add an exclusive package, Earth Year 2026 Jim Sterling Edition for $100 for all the Jim fans. God bless Jim.
What?
Yeah.
What? Jim Sterling is probably going to buy that just for the ego surfing, but other than that, you know, we don't know.
And the comment, the following is what you've learned from this. 1, blank. 2, blank. 3, blank. 4, blank. 5, blank.
Some people, you know, they just never learn. Alright, well, I think we've talked enough about Mr. Sterling and 266.
Muxwell, more like, yeah.
Muxwell? Why do I have 2 Skypes?
Because one Skype's not enough to hold your awesome.
Oh.
I deleted one Skype. Okay.
I guess it is.
It's a bit weird.
Fine, you don't want to take my compliment.
Next story. How many of you have heard of the Amazing Spider-Man?
2 or 1?
The 2, the one that's coming out for Xbox One. It's a Spider-Man game, and I actually like the Spider-Man games because I've played them and I was somewhat good at them.
What's Spider-Man?
It depends. I was going to say, which Spider-Man 2 are you talking about? The good one or the one that's coming out for the Xbox One? Because I haven't seen the Xbox yet. I haven't seen the Xbox One yet, guys, so if it's good, I'd be surprised, but maybe surprises are nice.
Well, here's something you might find interesting. It was delayed twice, and it was rumored to be cancelled at some point, and then all of a sudden it released.
That's always a good thing when something's about to be canceled and it's released.
To be honest, if they delayed it twice, I think that's probably them like either ensuring the quality or they're like, oh my god, how
this
many
is so bad.
like we can't do this to save our face, or conspiracy theory mode here, they're trying to shove in features like paywalls to make us pay more.
Wait, there's paywalls?
No, I'm saying, I bet there's like, they're probably trying to add paywall. You know how Farmville did that thing where in their games, once you got to a certain level, you couldn't go past that level until you paid?
Yeah.
Some AAA games have tried to do that, and they're just like, so...
when they burned down and died.
The thing is, people try, and they're like, oh, well, I guess I can pay this once. And then it happens again, like, it'll happen at, like, level 20, it'll be like, oh, well, I guess I can just pay. You know, I've already invested quite a lot of time into this game. And then it comes again at level 4, and you're like, nope. Not
I used, when I was...
game.
I got my first, like, device. Well, I told you I got my first game console when I was 8, I think. I got my first, like, portable device when I was 10. It was an iPod, and I got like one of those games like that, and I'm like, ooh, paywall. I don't know what that is. Should I buy it? Yeah, I'll buy it. And I didn't tell my dad, and I eventually racked up over $45, I think.
What?
Yeah, and I didn't even know.
40? No, nothing stopped you? No, like, hey, you're kind of an idiot. Maybe you should stop paying.
Dude, do you really think they put something in a game? Do you really think a company would put something in a game saying, "Stop giving us money"?
If they didn't want to get sued, I mean, like if my little sister did that,
It tells you,
sue.
warning, you, dude, on the App Store it says, warning, you are about to purchase something for blah 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 money. They can't get sued for that. If you're paying for something, then you're paying for something.
It's a little messed up. It's a lot more than a little messed up. What the heck?
Well, I was 10 and stupid.
So was I. I didn't pay $45. This is why we don't talk about industry. Or I say we don't
we're
talk about
always
the
talking
industry,
about
and then we
industry.
only talk about the industry. I said we wouldn't talk about industry. Like, that's why I have so much game stuff. I have Mario Kart. Actually, here's some industry news. Ibney, have you heard about Mario Kart 8 coming out this summer?
No.
Mario Kart 8 is coming out this summer, and guess what?
What?
Nintendo is doing something special. If you are a loyal fan, you have the Wii U and you buy Mario Kart 8, they are going to throw in an extra game for free.
What game?
There's a list. There's Pikmin 3, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, bunch of small titles actually.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Is it virtual console games or?
They're all console from the looks. There's the NES remix thing.
Oh, NES Remix 2 or 1? Because 1 was horrible. 2 is alright.
There's 2 of them?
Yeah.
It just says NES remix, so I'm guessing 1.
1 was horrible. It was basically reskins for NES games.
Well, I'm sure if you enjoyed NES games, you'd want
that. No, it's like a single level of NES games. And then they after the level they ask you to buy it, like the actual game on the Wii shop. So it was basically just it was advertising that you bought, basically.
That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I think what Nintendo's trying to do, they're trying to push people to buy the Wii U, and honestly, this makes me think people will buy the Wii U, because Mario Kart is one of those franchises that just sells. Mario Kart is like the Call of Duty of Nintendo. It's one of those games that everybody buys. So, this could be a good idea for Nintendo. It's like, hey, I'm getting Mario Kart 8, maybe I'll grab this Mario Kart Wii, not Mario Kart, Super Mario Wii U edition while I'm at it, because, you know, why not? Maybe I'll grab Pikmin 3, and, you know, that's how you build brand loyalty, you know? People will be like, oh, I know Nintendo, they gave me these games, and I'm gonna like them. And you are saving like $60.
Personally, I really wonder why Nintendo doesn't give more all the virtual console games for free, because when I was
well, they are a company technically, so they gotta make money somehow. And if you're
yes, but they could, for example, give one for free when you buy a game, because
that's true.
That's
actually a good idea.
I think it's something they're experimenting with, but you know, games are expensive to make, and it's always very worrying to have so many games based on a console that's not doing very well.
It's actually pretty easy to port something. Me and my friend were actually porting the original Legend of Zelda onto Scratch to just for fun. We got like a quarter of the way down with it, and we're just like, yeah, we're bored of this. Let's stop. Do you know what Scratch is? It's like a really simple programming system.
I think I've heard of it, but I can't be sure.
Yeah, it was fun, but it was getting kind of boring after a while, so we just stopped. We're gonna add like extra features in as well of our own.
Ooh.
But
this
like,
ties in wonderfully
me and my
to
friend
our
came
video
up with
game
two
conversation we were doing earlier. Not our video game development conversation earlier. What would you prefer, Game Maker or Unity? Just curious.
Game Maker or Unity for like building video games?
Yeah.
I have experimented a bit with the free version of Game Maker, and I haven't used Unity actually. So Unity is a much more complicated version of like for building games. So I'd probably have to say Game Maker, but Game Maker.
I'm using Unity, so meh.
Yeah. I'm still learning how to code though, so.
Now, see, I've got the coding part down, and people are saying that if you want to code, go to GameMaker because they have easy coding stuffs.
Yeah, I use I build like little mini games with RPG Maker, but that's kind of it.
Do you pay for RPG Maker?
Yeah, I paid for it.
Thing, it looks cool, but it's so expensive. It's like
Yeah, it's $70.
I mean, I know that's as much as I pay for a console game, but Also, I'm not sure if you guys have heard about this, but there's a new Call of Duty coming out. Did you guys understand that?
Yeah.
Like every year. That's not a news. Like there will always.
There's a new Call of Duty coming out, guys.
The last one came out like a year ago,
Guys!
yeah, but
Like, are we really supposed to be surprised? Oh my God! What? They're making a new Call of Duty.
I was shocked.
Were?
I was legitimately surprised
No.
because it's actually a year earlier than what they usually do.
Oh my God, guys! They're coming out with a new Call of Duty.
They've done it a year earlier this time. The fans are actually really excited. I was kind of hoping we would get Superb or Morgan Man here because they're both Call of Duty fans. And it
Don't
would just
tell them
be
I
us.
said this, Key, but it's the same game.
That's because they are not here that I'm telling
Buy one Call of Duty, you've bought them all.
Well, I've bought 2
What?
of them, so.
In my opinion.
How dare you?
You realize that we do have Call of Duty fans in our comment section, right?
I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, guys. Key, cut that out, like, now.
Duct tape.
But yeah, here's...
Oh,
I think you might like this, though. There's a free demo if you have Xbox One or PS4. It's actually this weekend.
Probably try that out. Maybe it'll be decent.
Yeah, May 2nd to May 5th. I think it makes sense, though. This is why I wanted to talk about it. I didn't actually care about that there was a new Call of Duty, but I like the idea that they're putting out the demo, because demos are always a good idea. When you're putting out $60 for a game, you want some kind of reassurance of what you're getting. And a lot of games don't, and you're just kind of going on blind pick. So I think, especially for Call of Duty, where the game, it's not, you can't spoil a storyline because nobody plays Call of Duty for storyline.
I do.
Some of my friends do. Like,
that's kind of sad, bro.
One of my friends goes up to me and says, one of my friends, we're playing Battlefield 3, and we're playing the multiplayer because, you know, the multiplayer is pretty fun.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is where Call of Duty and Battlefield switch off, because Call of Duty is more for the story, and Battlefield is more for the multiplayer. I just went
They do nothing but multiplayer. You can tell by the fact that Call of Duty, the entirety of Call of Duty is just, or at least for Black Ops, was shooting Russians.
Yeah.
It's and like, how many
I think they
Russians
have I think they have a little bone. Activision and Infinity Ware have a bone to pick with Russians, the Chinese, and now Brazilians.
Oh no, I like Brazil.
Yeah, just Brazil. I'm like,
I've never been to China or Russia, but
why Brazil?
You have to pick on everyone equally, you know. Next thing you know, there'll be Americans. Oh wait, Spec Ops. No one gets that reference. Okay.
No, I get it, Nikki. I know what you're talking about. I laughed.
Yes. Game nerds for life. Oh man, no. My list is running out of power. Why'd I do that? Sorry. What else happened? WildStar release. Oh no, wait. I wanted to talk about this. So the reason I think Call of Duty has a good idea of putting a demo out though, because if demos of their multiplayer, then that's what people are excited about. People will try out the multiplayer and they'll be like, "Oh my god, this is so much fun!" And then the demo ends because it's not May 5th. By the way, the demo runs May 3rd to May 5th, so grab it while you can.
Oh, and also, the Call of Duty Ghost is also having a free trial for another 22 hours. So if you upload this in time, Key, I doubt you will.
It uploads at 10 o'clock tomorrow, so.
Probably not then.
22 hours. Yeah, they'll have like 4 hours.
4 hours to play Call of Duty, minus, time to install it.
Unless you go wireless. I'm not sure if that works, actually. Worth a shot.
But yeah.
Here's something that I've already got a beta key for. WildStar, IGN and WildStar are giving out beta keys, so if you want to play WildStar in early access, run now to the IGN website and grab a key. It's May 2nd to May 4th, this one. So a lot of the keys have already been grabbed, but it might be worth grabbing. WildStar, by the way, is like this fantasy MMO type of deal. But it looks cool. You can have a house, which is totally different. It's in third-person mode rather than that weird top-down thing that you get usually in MMOs. It's more of a first-person style, but it's third-person, so it's, third-person.
Yeah.
It's got some really colorful monsters and worlds and stuff, and some crazy classes that are a little racist from what I've tried, but, they don't go very far, so that's nice.
And then, just a side note as well, the Humble Bumble weekly bundle is the co-op bundle this week, and you have 4 days to get Awesome Knots, Sanctum 2, Wad Rust Rebirth, for as little as a cent if you want that, Rocket Birds, Orcs Must Die 2, and Ace Wild with the other 3 for over $6, and add Risk of Rain for $10 if you add $10. So if you pay $10, you get all of those games, all of them, and you can put all of them on Steam.
Cool.
So you get 7 games for $10. Just a little side note.
Yeah.
I love.
If you follow the Humble Bundle, you know what you're getting into. Those are pretty good deals.
Yeah,
normally.
Humble Bundle is
There's
awesome.
actually a lot of different ways to get tons of indie games for like no money. So.
Pirate Bay.
Not what I had in mind.
I had to say it. I'm sorry.
Don't pirate games, especially for indie games. That's just sad. They already have no money.
Yeah, please don't do that. I was joking. Please.
Can they sue you for that?
Oh yeah, they can sue you.
All right. Fun. Here's something I thought would be fun to bring up. Actually, this is good because Char's here now.
Oh God.
Oh, and also all that money goes to Child Support Charity and American Red Cross as well. So.
Yeah, it does. The ESA survey company did a survey to ask how many people play video games, and guess what?
What?
They also asked the gender of the people who are answering the survey. Half of the gamers who answered are girls.
Were women? Yeah, I know. I know that.
The last
That's
time
not
they did the survey,
news.
It was 35%. So
Dude,
now
that's not news. It's always been 50%.
It went from 35 to 50. Okay, so
that ain't.
man.
Well, might surprise you, but that doesn't surprise me.
Statistically, it's not usually 50%. Normally, the gamers are about 40%, and then there's always those guys who pretend to be girls. But this is a survey, so
gender
Yes, there
bender.
yeah. Char, you probably had more experience with guys pretending to be girls than the rest of us.
Not really.
Really?
Yeah. They pretend to be girls to get guys to give them stuff on games like RuneScape and things like that.
It's sad.
Oh, I always wonder what's
So they don't want me.
Okay, so here's.
Oh, that's sad.
Now, I've never heard that
It's
reasoning.
okay.
I've heard because girls always have more hairstyles.
No. Do you really think they'd want it for the cosmetics?
Well,
No,
I have a friend who's given me that reason.
I've seen a bunch of people ask. I've seen like guys who are obviously pretending to be girls, like, "Hey there, can you give me some stuff?" I'm like, just go.
Oh, amateurs.
Just go away.
That's not how you do it.
I'm not even gonna give any stuff. Even if they were girls, I'm not gonna give them any stuff. It's my stuff. I worked for it. Why would I give you it?
You say that
because
now.
your
but...
stuff's for like a ranger, and you're like, I'm not a ranger, I can't use this, and you give it to them.
Oh, alright. Guess that does make sense, unless you sell it.
It's like, okay, but you have to give me something. Oh, that went wrong in my head.
There's
I
like
made gold.
just a level 1. If you don't give me anything, I'm gonna kill you. You're a level 47 and they're a level 1. I've thought this out, Key. I've thought this out. Don't challenge
I'm guessing
me.
you've experimented as well.
Oh, shut up.
Nah. I think I'm gonna be honest. I'm tired. This podcast has been going on for, oh god, it's an hour and a half.
Oh, jeez. Don't tell me we're all gonna end right now, because I just got here.
You've been here for 40 minutes.
I have.
Check the
Okay.
Skype call.
What? Wow. Wow.
Pay attention, dude. It's like
It's 5 o'clock where you are, but wow. It's not that
it's
late.
5
Why
o'clock
are you
where I am. It's like 6
Yeah, why are you
o'clock.
tired?
No, I'm doing physics work. Okay,
Oh.
hush.
Oh, physics.
I'm
Yay.
literally doing nothing but physics for the last 3 days, and the more I do it, the less I understand it. It's silly.
That's physics for ya.
But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Ibney, where can we find you if we ever want to see your content?
It's a bunch of random numbers, so I'll just give you the link. But try youtube.com/Ibney00. I post video game stuff. I'm doing a playthrough of The Walking Dead and Mark the Ninja, which I still need to upload, shoot. And I also, at random, do random videos every once in a while, if I feel like it. Saturdays and Sundays and Fridays.
That seems oddly schedulized for random videos I want to do sometimes.
Okay, Key. That's when I post them normally. That's when I post them normally. Okay.
Okay. In fairness, you're a lot more efficient than I am. I've not put up a video in 2 weeks now.
Oh.
I've been all about homework. Hold on.
Well, you're gonna go to college soon, so.
Yeah. I got a new computer. Oh, did I talk about this? Hold on. This is the channel that I'm putting in chat that it's gonna be on, because I know Sam and Char, this is your first time. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Never mind. I'll just type it out again. You have to put www in the front in order to get it to be a link.
Hooray for Internet Explorer.
So there. So now you can press this, and it comes up, and you get this awesomeness. Bam! Look at that channel art.
Oh yeah, I remember. I just remembered you added a new channel art.
It looks so. I'm so happy. Oh, by the way, Shiggy, thank you for joining me. Where can we find you?
Forgot about that part. Shiggy.
You can't find me.
Oh, I thought you fell asleep for a second.
No, I'm still here.
You'll never find him.
No, but he doesn't have a channel, unfortunately.
Actually, he's right behind you.
Oh my god! Say it.
Shiggy, stop picking on Ibney. Char, where can we find you if you
You
ever
stabbed
want?
me through the chest.
Oh, that's rude.
Places.
She'll be found places.
Yeah, that's the best I can give you.
You have a channel, don't you?
Yeah, I think.
I have a channel written down for you, so I hope so.
Yeah, I do.
Good to know.
I guess just send them there.
Just send them there.
It'll be a creepypasta.
Oh yeah, another one.
Sam, are you alive?
I am alive, yes.
Are you British?
Yes.
Oh my god, how did I not notice? You haven't
Being British
said
is
a
awesome.
word since other than hello, I think. This entire
Yeah, I don't really
podcast.
know much about the topics you've been talking about, so
Well, I was gonna talk about games,
There.
but then we got sidetracked on industry.
yeah.
Sorry about that.
We'll talk about games more next week, maybe.
Okay.
I do tend to rant a lot, so apologies for that.
We'll have to figure out a better time for all of us so we can all be here by the start. Because I was 20
Where the
minutes
hell
late.
did Matt go?
Are we actually ending it?
I think we are. So.
Well, that's lame.
It's been an hour and 30 minutes.
I don't care.
Plus
We
Key's
could
got a
do
lot
a
of homework.
special secondary podcast where Char talks to herself for an hour.
Hey, I can do
Dixie
that.
Homitzes.
Or you can just check out her channel. The link down below. Oh wait, no, I forgot. Sam, where can people find you if they want to see your content?
I'm on YouTube. My username's Cosmos Plays. Yeah.
I'll have to subscribe to all of you.
Yeah, by the way, you are officially one of the Kingdom Gaming podcast hosts, and I can't change the podcast because it just kicked me out of... What? Oh no, my internet's off. What? Am I still talking?
Congratulations!
I was like, you know how in the channel page it's got like that Kingdom Gaming podcast hosts? So
Nope.
I was gonna go and add you guys to it, but it's not letting me. Okay, Cosmo Plays is now there.
He's weird. In a good way, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Okay, Char, your channel apparently doesn't exist.
It happens.
You're gonna have to tell me about that, after. That's weird. Cosmo, you have 238 subscribers, right?
No.
Alright, then who the hell is this?
Shut up about stuff.
I wish I had 200 odd, but no.
Yeah, her phone's never.
I have
shut.
9, so it's
I
okay.
have 14 now. I think it actually might be getting
Stepping up.
traffic from you. Excuse me. Sorry.
Wow,
Yeah,
wait,
my name's got.
Am I the most subscribed here? Oh
Yeah,
my
you
God.
are.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just rub it in.
No, usually
Well, I'm
Black
sorry,
Ends
but
is
I
here,
had
and he has
Key,
290.
you know this. I had to restart my channel because my tech teacher was kind of mean to me. Sorry, Mr. Gluffy. I love you. You're a nice guy.
He's probably not
You're an
watching.
awesome teacher. Please don't give me detention.
No, there was some issues with his first channel.
I just spit all
Fun
over myself.
fact, Ibney, for like a week, your first channel was there and I didn't catch it. But no, usually Blackens is here and he has like 300 subscribers, so I'm usually
Butter on my
like.
scarf, huh?
And then we had Morgan Man who has 2,000, and I'm like.
I have no videos and I still have 5 subscribers. I don't know where they come from.
Well, I'm subscribing to the Kingdom Gaming podcast host, so yeah, just did. But I'm part of it. I actually think you're giving
You
me
weren't
some.
subscribed to me.
Yeah, I'm actually getting some people from your channel. No, I'm subscribed to you. But you're actually sending me some people from your channel, which is great because I could actually use the help.
Am I really?
Yeah,
I don't think any.
I had
you don't
10.
have any videos on mine.
I had 10 before we started, and now I have 14 in the last 2 weeks. And I don't get them that fast.
Well, neither do I. I think I just hit 85 subscribers.
That's great.
Oh,
You almost to 100.
Good for you.
Thank you. So,
Jeez,
thank
Char,
you all for watching. Have a nice day, and we'll see you all in another video.
Bye!